All right. We'll move to our next story. You know, agricultural diversification is the practice of growing more than one type of crop, animal, or product on a farm or in a region. In this harsh economic climate, the talk of economic diversification cannot be lost on us. Every once in a while, Journalist Hangout focuses on outstanding accomplishments of a group or groups of individuals who are belling the cat. Governor Ubasani of Kaduna State has touched on the improved security in the Birnin Gwari area of the state, which in effect has aided billionaire crop farmers of the area. So in this Journalist Hangout weekend special, beg your pardon, Babajide Kolade Otitoju met with billionaire crop farmers reaping bountifully from improved security. Shall we take you there?
Birnin Gwari, a community in Kaduna State, has a history of rampant banditry and borderline terrorism. Today, it tells a story of resilience and prosperity. Local farmers are turning adversity into opportunity, as I observed during my investigative work in the community.
We have the soil fertility,
yes,
which is better than anywhere in the state and even in the northern Nigeria. We are the #1 producers of maize and other agricultural products in the local government.
Yes.
So we are grateful. So we are inviting the investors and other businessmen to come and witness what we are saying, whether we are saying the truth or not, because we are now 100% secured.
Zuwu kaman dubu goma.
Meet Mohammed Tozo, one of Birnin Gwari's billionaire farmers. His wealth isn't measured in oil, it's measured in grains. His rice, beans, maize, and groundnut fields stretch across the landscape, evidence of his hard work and unwavering spirit.
The biggest problem is over because now we are all united. The conflicts between us and the Fulanis have been the cause of poor agri-production. Now we are confident that farming will keep progressing.
Each bag. 10,000.
10,000. 15,000. So, amada muna samu mun so mu samu kuma baya rashin tsaro amma yanzu komai ya inganta alhamdulillah muna sa ran Allah
kuna sai da shi dubu guda
yanzu ma sai 55 a yanzu
55,000 na masara so
dawa ita ma duk the same thing ne ita ma duk the same thing ne so in ka ba yana samun ta 60,000 56,000
Dr. Kaduba, he has 15,000 bags.
Yes.
15,000. Dubu goma shabia. Kai. Ze kenawa kile. Nka krigashi. Ze kama nawa.
Mohammed is just one of many farmers in Birnin Gwari who have defied the odds.
5,000.
Despite the challenges, they've transformed this community into a hub of agricultural productivity. Every day, more than 200 trucks loaded with grains now leave Birnin Gwari, feeding millions of people across Nigeria and beyond.
Kaduna is the best in maize in Nigeria, Kaduna State. Kaduna is the best in tomato in Nigeria. Kaduna is the best in pepper in Nigeria. Now,
Even ginger.
Yes, ginger, and the best ginger in the world. Now, if we have these farmers from Birnin Gwari, a place where there is some level of insecurity, and they are doing this well. People in other places that are peaceful, they have no reason to not do well. Now, this is another big-time farmer. We are going to be talking to him about the yield that he recorded in this past year. Kai shinkafa shakara da wuce kai shinkafa ko to Ka samu do nawa?
Za mu samu koda 300.
Eh?
Za mu samu 300 ko 400.
Dari
5,000.
5,000. Yeah, listen, 5,000. Ya samu 5,000. Na shinkafa kenan. Masara fa?
Za mu samu kamar
10,000. 15,000 bags. 15,000 bags of maize. That comes to how much? 15,000. 15,000 bags. At 55,000. 55,000 times 15,000.
Times 15,000.
Yeah, come on now.
That is 825 million.
So he made 825 million
Yes.
from maize alone. So shinkafa. You also grew rice. Dairy. Rice. How much is that?
800.
Do you know Kasamu?
8,000.
8,000 bags. He reaped 8,000 bags. How many bags? 8,000 bags.
8,000 bags.
Now shinkafa.
What about 60,000 times 800? That is 480 million.
480 million.
Yes.
From 480 million from rice.
Rice. Yes.
Rice. Sannan kuma kai
farin wake.
Farin wake.
Ya kai
Duna ka samu.
5,000.
Dubu daya. Ba ka yi wake da yawa ba. Ba ka yi wake da yawa ba.
Nawa ne farin wake?
Farin wake da dubu daya.
95,000 naira.
Times 1,000.
So,
That is 95 million.
95 million.
Yes.
So even when he reaped 1,000 bags of white beans, he still succeeded in making 95 million naira,
Yes.
which was the lowest that he did. Because he did masara, that is maize, he did 15,000 bags.
Yes.
So I'm happy to be in the company of billionaire farmers. These are billionaire farmers.
Even chairman.
And the chairman, I heard that is also a big farmer.
Yes.
But chairman is hiding his face.
Yes.
Cancer.
Yes.
You know?
Birnin Gwari has seen a significant reduction in insecurity, but security operatives accompany me in impressive numbers to this community, ensuring every precaution is taken to guarantee safety.
Chairman, the soldiers who came with me and their gun trucks, they are not here.
Yes.
You know, it's an opportunity to show that indeed security has improved in Birnin Gwari.
The turnaround in Birnin Gwari didn't happen overnight. It's the result of the efforts of the Kaduna State government under Senator Obasani's leadership, which adopted a non-kinetic approach to addressing insecurity. By engaging communities, promoting dialogue, and providing support to farmers, Governor Obasani has created an environment where peace and productivity can flourish.
As part of our broader strategy, we are developing the Kaduna model, a comprehensive framework for sustainable peace and security. This model will include disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration, alongside investment in rural development and conflict resolution. It is a holistic approach that addresses both the symptoms and the root causes of insecurity. Through numerous meetings and extensive discussions, we have built bridges of trust. Several senior bandit leaders have laid down their arms and embraced peace, along with their followers. Our approach is based on principle of carrot and stick. When we welcome those who choose peace, we will not hesitate to take decisive action against anyone who continues to perpetuate violence.
I want to assure you all that we, the people of Birnin Gwari, are peace-loving people, and basically farmers. God has blessed us with farming, such that any crop can be grown here. We want to tell you and your crew that we are now at peace with our old adversaries. We thank the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the governor, and a true leader, Senator Ubasani. This reconciliation is not fake like before. This is pure and true. We met and sat with them both in the forest, and they also visited us in the town. We both agreed. All parties signed in the presence of our royal father.
Mun yarda mun zanna da su a daji sun amince mun zanna da su a gari sun amince mun zanna da su a kudu sun amince mun zanna da su a gaba da Birnin Gwari sun amince mun zanna da su a arewacin Birnin Gwari sun amince duk shugabannin su daban-daban sassa daban-daban sun zo mun haɗu mun yi taro tare da shugaban karamar hukuma Honorable Salisu Isa tare da dattawa na Birnin Gwari da malamai na addini Kirista da Musulmi haka aka zanna aka yi yarjejeniya saka amince muka amince aka yi a rubuce aka yi a gaban babanmu mai martaba Malam Zubairu Jibrin mai gwari na biyu bawan Allah shi kara mashi lafiya a gaban shi aka yi wannan sulhu kuma sulhu ya tabbata mai girma gwamnan jihar Kaduna Sanata Obasani ya zo ya kaddamar da kwamitin zama lafiya kwamitin sulhu wanda ya bada appointment ga kowane memba na wannan karamar hukuma tamu daga Hausawa daga Fulani cewa ya yarda an zanna lafiya kuma da haka ya yi wannan shugabanci wannan mutane su zama leaders na wannan zaman lafiya.
For farmers like Mohammed, their resilience has paid off. They are not only securing their livelihoods, but also contributing to Nigeria's food security and economic growth.
All right, folks, welcome back from that trip. Team captain, as I said, BKO took us there in the mine to Birnin Gwari in Kaduna State. BKO, Kaduna State is now a metaphor for what could become of this country if we get it right.
Yes.
Look at, pictures don't tell lies.
Yes, and this is one of about 7 stories that I intend to do about Kaduna State.
Okay.
There are other stories about security. We've not really, we didn't really touch much on security. When you see Birnin Gwari, that market that you saw, for 10 years it was shut.
Oh, really?
Oh, 10 solid years?
Yes.
Insecurity.
The cattle market, that was where I actually began the journey. Because of insecurity, it was shut for 10 years. Nobody dared go there to say you want to buy something. Birnin Gwari, many Nigerian soldiers have been killed in Birnin Gwari in ambushes and all that. But I called the GOC one day, General MLD Sarazo. I told him I wanted to go to Birnin Gwari. And he arranged security for me. Because yes, it's God that protects.
Yeah.
But
you must do your part.
You must not be foolish
to
take chances. Things can go wrong anytime. So I laugh at people who say, oh, did you go alone? Did you not go with plenty soldiers? But we've seen bandits attack soldiers. We've seen terrorists go to army bases to attack. No, you see, that you have security is no guarantee. God is the greatest guarantee of anybody's protection.
You must do your part. It's a two-way street.
Your part is to pray and leave the rest in God's hands. God is the ultimate protector. I'm grateful that everywhere I go, I get security operatives protect me. But I know that God is the ultimate protector. Even they too, they always pray to him, seeking his face so that they go and come back So that is an aside. The point that I wanted to make is, for that trip, the army provided 9 trucks to tell you where the people are coming from. And the army was not going to take chances. 9 trucks leading me all the way to that place for that story. Now, I wanted to be sure that security had improved. I wanted to see the impact of the non-kinetic approach that the government has adopted. And I was so happy to see a market bustling. Grains.
Look at those
yes.
bags.
These are not 50 kg bags, so their bags are much bigger than 50 kg.
Really?
Yes, now it shows. You just look at them, they are much bigger than 50 kg. And I saw dozens of trailers loading. This is a big agri production hub. In fact, I was told that it has the most fertile land in the whole of Kaduna State.
Okay.
So you can see why billionaire farmers are here.
Yeah, you were amongst billionaires, and they joked about it.
No, because I told him, I told the Tozo, I said, but you don't even look like a rich man.
Unassuming.
You don't look. Okay, look at the younger guy. The younger guy, the one in white. Look at what he did. 5,000 bags of maize at 15,000.
15,000.
At 15,000 naira. He made 825 million from maize alone. From rice, he made 480 million. That's already above 1 billion. Now, from beans, despite the fact that he only reaped 1,000 bags of beans, which was the lowest among his crops, major crops, he still made 95 million naira from beans, white beans. That's that young fellow. And he's not as big as Tozo, the first person that I spoke with. That one is adjudged to be the biggest. In fact, they see him across Kaduna as the biggest farmer.
Talking about close to 1.5 billion here.
To tell you that farmers are amongst the most self-sufficient in our country now.
Yeah.
Kaduna did not subsidize Hajj. Yet, Kaduna produced the highest number of people who went on Hajj. Kaduna produced 6,700 people going for Hajj. The bulk of them are farmers.
Wow.
The bulk of them are farmers.
Self-sufficiency.
You can imagine a farmer sending 9 people to Hajj, apart from going, sending 9 people to Hajj, one farmer. So, Kano, that even subsidized the Hajj pilgrimage. Kano had just 5,000. A state that did not subsidize produced 6,700. And as I'm telling you, a good number of those people were farmers. They are very comfortable. You see their warehouses full of grains. We have no reason
to be hungry,
to not be able to feed ourselves. This was what I discovered.
We have no reason.
We have no reason. And that's in a place where there is security issues. Yet they were still able to do this much. So if government comes out with the right policies, if government will back these people, honestly, they will be able to feed. One state in Nigeria can actually feed Nigeria rice.
Oh, yeah.
If the Chinese and the Indians, many as they are able to even still export rice.
We know there are no less than 30 species of rice in this country. And so it begs the question, why the crave for imported rice?
Just as Jide says, if the right policies are not on ground, provide a level playing field. Just look at Kaduna, for instance.
I say it's a metaphor.
A state ravaged by insecurity. They just came out of it. And they are doing well immediately.
In a hurry, they're in a hurry.
So what about states that are, that are
about the southwest states,
and you are not doing it? You don't understand. Then it means that there's something wrong somewhere.
You folks talked. You folks talked about Ghanaian yams. We are the world's largest producer of yams.
There was a time Nigeria even attempted to export
and cassava,
and they are rotting away there. Because
we didn't package. Whereas the one that they sent from Ghana, properly packaged. Yeah. They are buying. If you go to UK now, everywhere you see
Ghana yam.
Is it they call it puna or something?
Okay.
You see it, and it's very good. When you even pound yam with it, it's very fluffy. You see, the way I was encouraged. Look at that man. When I said,
"You're not looking it,"
he said, "But I'm not a small person." That's the way of telling me that. Look, I may not be dressed in an impressive manner, but I'm a big man. That was his own way of telling. He was laughing, but I got the message that he passed across. And there are others like there are many like that.
Silent over there.
I only spoke to 2.
And many of them were standing by.
There are still others. Like they were telling me that the chairman is also a big time farmer. Just that that's the chairman of the local.
All right. So
there are still others in the Zaria area of Kaduna where government has some irrigation schemes and all that. Yeah. There are people who are making billions of naira from tomato farming.
All right, folks. The backroom is telling me time up. So we must thank you for watching.
We can do better.
But Tony,
it will be food for thought for us.
Kano is a metaphor for what. Kaduna rather is a metaphor for what we can do for and to ourselves.
We can feed our nation.
Oh yeah, we can with the right policies, incentives, and so on. Okay, I hear we must go, but not before thanking the backroom boys first of all, and of course BKO. I thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Tony Nwaje, many thanks for your intervention.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. That's it on the show for today. But if you missed any part of it, not to worry. Later tonight at 11, a repeat broadcast will take your airtime. And of course, on Sunday, we expand the fare for you from between 1:30 p.m. and 3:30. Just to also add, we are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria.